If you want to raise your vibrations to get better health, wake up full of energy, and attract your dream life, then this episode is for you. Now, there's a bit of a misconception out there that raising your vibrations takes a long time, like this is like a lifelong, difficult journey. But there are actually some hacks you can do that will improve and increase your vibrations instantly. And today I will share 3 of those with you. Make sure to watch until the very end, as the third one might be a bit surprising. I'm Julia, and I help spiritual seekers like you step into your purpose and power, so make sure to subscribe. The first thing to let go of to increase your vibrations instantly is grudges. So you might have heard about the founder of Mind Valley, Vishen Lakesh. So he was part of an experiment where they attached nodes to his brains so they could see his brain waves. And then they did a forgiveness exercise where he forgave, I think it might have been his stepfather or someone like that, who he's held a grudge against his whole life. And after he had truly forgiven this person, his brain waves completely changed and his vibrations was raised instantly. And since this experiment, his vibrations have stayed elevated. And I think this is something most of us can do. Most of us have a person who did something horrible to us back in the days, and we're still holding that grudge, like we still can't forgive them. Sometimes we might think about them and how horrible it was. But forgiving is so powerful for your vibration that it is worth it. And it doesn't mean that you're saying what they did was okay, because it wasn't, it made you into a wreck at the time, right? But you're doing this for you, for your vibrations. Don't let them drag you down anymore. So simply think about which people in your life are you holding a grudge towards, and then go through a guided forgiveness meditation on YouTube until you've done this with everyone you know that you hold a grudge against. The second thing to let go of to instantly raise your vibration is people who don't serve you. Now, this is a difficult one because I think we've all been in the boat where we have a friend, but we have grown completely separate directions. But you never really break up with friends, right? That's not something common to happen. So you might have friends in your life that you are with just because you used to be friends. But what we have to remember is that friendships don't have to last a whole lifetime. You can have a friendship just for a season, and it can be just as special. They came in for a certain period of your life when you needed that, when you needed a certain lesson, a certain person for support or inspiration. And when that lesson is done, you might not need them in your life anymore. What makes this step so tricky is that this can often be family. I would say this is so common that if you don't think it's family, it's probably very rare, and I'm happy for you. Because most parents, they impose their limited beliefs and their hopes and what they didn't get to achieve in this lifetime onto their kids, and then they want you to live the life that they couldn't live for themselves. But you have to remember, this is your lifetime, this is your life to do what you want to do with. So if there's any type of toxicity in your family, then try to keep a bit of a distance. Maybe don't live next to them in the same village, or don't see them every single day, so you won't become too influenced, because you are a result of the closest people next to you. So if you haven't found your tribe, like your like-minded people who really inspire you, then you want to find that. You want to find your tribe and let go of people who don't serve you, who don't support you, who are not on your wavelength. The third thing to let go of to instantly raise your vibrations is a controversial one, and that is meat. Now, this is not for everybody. Some people need that grounding that meat provides, but I would suggest to at least reduce it. So if you are eating meat every single meal, change to maybe once a day, or if you are already only doing once a day, maybe you can reduce to just once a week. Now, the reason why eating meat lowers your vibrations is because the fear that the animals felt when it was being slaughtered is still in that flesh, so you actually absorb that. This is one reason why you don't feel super good after a McDonald's meal. You can see it's kind of like a scale. So the most high vibrational things you can eat are raw fruits and vegetables. And then you have grains and root vegetables. And under that, we have excrements, so milk or eggs. And then lowest we have meat like fish and pork and all this. And then within each category, you also have a scale. So eating meat from an advanced animal like a cow or a pig with their nervous system and heart, that lowers your vibration more than eating, for example, a shrimp or oysters. So if you don't want to give up meat entirely, then you can also change what type of meat you eat. So moving from these red meats to more of a fish-based Mediterranean pescatarian type of diet. I would say I eat a 98% vegan diet, but now and then I treat myself to some cheese or some grass-fed butter. I actually feel the best the more closer to veganism I go. I feel more like I have more energy, I feel more light. I actually have a whole video about how the paleo diet completely ruined my life. I got so constipated, I was full of acne, my whole system became so slow and I was just feeling miserable. Link in the description if you want to check that out. Now I'd love to hear what are some ways that you are raising your vibrations, and are you going to implement any of these 3 tips? I love you so much and have a beautiful day.